After I get finished with this character, I mean awakening and actually meeting what's her face? Witch. A blacksmith, Meeble Marinin.
What is it? What are you looking for?
I'm an ancient man. There's one thing I've learned in life. Is that you have to prevent the bad before it happens. Do you see those barbarians in the black caves? They seem to be more of them every day.
It's best not to show
Over the uncle of What, me? Dumping black crystals? That's absurd. Who's behind all this nonsense? Tell me. Who was it? Was it Barton? Morven? Or maybe even Tulum? I hate he doesn't even say Harkin. Hawk Dark. He wouldn't even think about that. What? Harkin from the furnace said that. Ha, what a fool. The reason why the lava cave was in such a mess was because they appointed a fool like him to oversee activities there. Those clowns at the furnace aren't even worthy of being my competitors. What? Don't tell me you believe that nonsense about me. Haken. Oh, his name is Haken. Why am I saying Harkin? Haken. Blames me for everything. Tisk tisk. I have better things to do than to be caught up with the lights of Haken Dark. Dirk. Haken Dirk. There you go. You shouldn't be swayed by such nonsense. So you're the one that saved that relic of a furnace. It sounds pretty fanciful that you alone defeated all those monsters in the lava cave. You want to prance around with a sword like that? Pay a visit to Neruda Shen and see what he says. Regardless, any time spent with that fool Haken Dark is a complete waste. And I get some kind of scroll.
What is it? What are you looking for? People will start getting suspicious if you wander around.
Oh, he sells Grunner. Oh, Grunner armor. Oh. Wait. Why is this plus 13? I'm confused. I don't know. No wonder my defense power is so high. What's the difference between these? Oh, never mind.
I feel anxious after living in
They're vastly different price. I guess Amity is really helpful, and I really should look up a guide on how to do it. Also, I should really start making guides of my own, TBH. There's nothing but a hop, skip, and a jump from where I am. Because some people's guides are just like, so, I wouldn't say incomplete, but they don't get to the point, or they miss certain things, like the things that people actually want to know. Like I had to search for 15 minutes to actually know how to put money into my my thing, the Central Marketplace Bank. But now I know how to do it, and let's probably make a guide about it. Because it seems like my guide type videos get more views than anything else. Like my combo videos, where to find certain things at. I haven't actually done a how-to yet, but I should really do that too. Alright, let's talk to this guy, but let's talk to this other person first, seeing as you are interested. Nope, I have to talk to him first. Neruda Shen. Neruda Shen. I'm Neruda Shen, head of Shen Merchant Guild. Save the introduction for later. As you can see, I'm a bit busy. I must receive a guest of honor who has just arrived from Valencia. If you have urgent matters to discuss, please see something Budar. Don't worry. It's you, isn't it? Mahdi Budar. We've seen we have many guests today. Please, let's take some time to talk. They're important matters, man.
Welcome.
The highest history will be reported as facts. That's why I'm here. Let's not read. Let's waste my time. What about you? I've already met him. Oh?
I have come to send the word.
Please forgive my earlier rudeness. I was not aware of your exploits in Calphion. As you can see, I was talking to important guests from Valencia. Nope, I didn't see a thing. You were just talking to yourself. Which I am right now, but hey. My sources informed me that you single-handedly managed to restore operations at the lava cave. I thank you on behalf of all Altinova. Of all Altinova. Media can use more heroes like you. Neruda Shen and Emergence. Ah, the savior of Calphion. You seem surprised that I know who you are. I mean, you just said my name literally like 10 seconds ago. I happen to have very good sources. Information is an invaluable commodity to merchants such as myself. I hope you don't mind the liberties I took to learn more about you. I see you're interested in Mevo, Miranet, and Hacken Dirk. It doesn't come as a surprise that Hawk and Dirk would find Mevo suspicious. What those who don't realize is that the events that occurred at the lava cave had nothing to do with the blacksmith of Media. Dark energy found after the explosion was fundamentally different from the energy found in black crystals. The energy found in the cave was more similar to the energy that was present during the 3 days of darkness. The 3 days of darkness was filled with terrors that still give me nightmares to this day. That witch you seem to be looking for was largely responsible for it. Ah, forgive me. Incessant blabbering. Nothing more than the dusty memories of a foolish old man. You would find it best to ignore the squabble between the blacksmiths, so you tell me. You're looking for the witch? Well, I only know as much as I've already told you. Unfortunately, the 3 days of darkness was an event the people here chose to forget. You will be hard-pressed to find anyone willing to speak about the witch you're pursuing. Is there something else I can do for you? Perhaps some silver for resolving our troubles at the furnace? Or perhaps your interests lie in the pursuit of justice or some higher ideal you wish to live up to? Take a look around Altinova and tell me if there's anything you want. A true merchant always pays his dues. No. I will not do a fetch quest, goddammit. Fetch quests. Go to Lucy Binkham. Once you finish looking around, I see to it that you find a small gift waiting for you before you arrive. Talk to Luopi, a villager in Altinova. That's not where you said to go at all. And I realize that at the middle of the night, my internet becomes complete trash, but during the daytime, or anything after 6 a.m. in the morning. At 6 a.m. my internet becomes perfectly fine and I'm able to stream consistently, but at the night, like around, let's say 11 p.m., my internet becomes straight trash. You'd think it would become better, seeing as it's the nighttime and not really, well, not a lot of people are using their internet in the night, so there'll be less traffic overall, or some weird stuff like that. Who knows? But as long as I'm able to stream consistently, I'm happy. Why is this horse moving faster than mine? I know. This horses move faster than mine in general. Attention is choppy time. Stay logged on to gain better rewards. Chop chop, don't miss out on event rewards. Wait. Question. Is this a safe area? It should be a safe area. Oh, it's a combat area, really? This is a combat area. Oh no, it's not a combat area. Okay, I was about to say. Nobody back. There you go. Alright. What was I going to look at? Profile awards. These awards are good, then. Oh, it's this. Oh, made it 8. Okay. That settles that. I'm going to play this game for, let's see, 20... Another hour and 30 minutes. Well, not 2 hours and 20 minutes. There you go. So I can get another black shard before the event goes away. And I'm gonna stream some War Roof and I'm gonna go to sleep because I have to watch children tonight. Like I said in the previous episode, I can tell from your appearance that this is your first time in Altinova. Be careful not to lose your silver to pickpockets.
I only sell items.
Merchants of Altinova. In Altinova, you must learn to protect yourself from those who try to swindle you. Merchants who live by code of honor and good conduct are few and far between in a place like this. Personally, I will have no problem convincing you to buy something completely useless. Consider yourself lucky. I'm only showing you my nice side because Neruda Shen sent you here. A witch possessed by dark energy? I know many merchants who'd be quick to separate fools from their silver, but nothing about a witch. Anyways, as you can see, I sell potions. I hope to see you again soon.
I'm not playing with you.
Oh, the fetch quest. The fetch quest. No, don't do it to me. I didn't talk to you either.
Come to see Jules. You can just
Here we go again.
Altinova
How many
is
people we
full
gotta
of
talk to?
barbarians.
2 of them.
I hear that Neruda Shen
You're not here to have a look at the weapons I
barbarians
made?
to live here.
Ah, so you're the
I
one who
hope
saved the
it's not
furnace.
true. We are
Any
ruthless,
adventurer worth their salt should
totally
use a
different
weapon
from
forged by a master
disorderly
blacksmith.
barbarians.
Such as me, I'm the great Tulum, Media's very own blacksmith extraordinaire. You can always come visit if you ever find a need for decent weapons. A witch possessed by the dark energy? I don't think such a grim creature would choose to shop in a place like this. Pathetic adventurers with no skill on the other hand. Seen plenty of those. I only offer weapons to those I find worthy. If you really want to find someone, you're better off speaking to Dave. He's Mdire's storage keeper, so he sees plenty of people passing through.
The barbarians mark
You
is
guys are
making
wondering
me
why I'm
quite
speaking so fast. I don't normally speak this fast, but
Altinova is full of barbarians.
I kid you not, the only reason this has taken so long is because I've been reading all the dialogue. If I haven't been reading all the dialogue, I would have been finished this game. Anyways, okay, Dave.
The storage keeper.
I'm Dave, the keeper of the storage and all of your worries. A witch possessed by the dark energy? First time I heard of it. Why does everybody have so much to say? I see, you were looking for someone. I thought you were looking to store something. I don't remember seeing anyone particularly suspicious. Storage keepers have a keen memory. They have to remember all of their customers and the goods they stored. How else would they be able to keep track of things? Or are you leaving already? You're welcome to come back anytime if you need to store something. Remember the name? It's Steve, the keeper of the storage and all your worries.
My kind? We have to sharpen our
Yeah, what did you have to say?
often.
You had something. There you go, Soldier's Graveyard. Learn about that. Oh, and she's over here. Alrighty then. Lucy Beacom.
I'm the marketplace director.
I'm Lucy Beacom, the marketplace place director here. I'd appreciate if you talk about something I'd be interested in.
If it's possible, please
I've been
tell me
waiting
what
for
I would
you.
find interesting.
Neruda Shen entrusted me with a gift I'm supposed to give to you.
Trade should be
Suspicious
made with
rumor.
careful
Neruda
consideration.
Shen told me you're looking for
Make it a
something.
habit to
Some
look
information
thoroughly.
that might shed some light on the witch. I'm not sure how much I can help, but you reminded me of a song the children sing in the village. It gives me the willies. It sounds like a nursery rhyme, but in a strange language. I don't know where the song comes from. Only that it has an ominous undertone. I tell you, it sends chills down my spine. Normally, I wouldn't share this information with strangers, but for you, I'll make an exception. Consider it payment for saving the furnace managed by the Shen Merchant Guild. Find a child who knows about the suspicious
No one will be held responsible
Neruda Shen's
for your
gift.
mistake.
Neruda Shen is a man of virtue. He wanted to thank you for saving the natural furnace Neruda Shen notes you weren't in it for the conversation, so please accept his rank. As well.
John Merchant Guild never makes mistakes. I'm the Marketplace Director, Lucy Bencombe.
Ooh, Central Market. I have some money to put in you. Don't you worry. Around 6. Let's go 5,500. 5. Do I want to put all my money in there? No. Let's put. Oh, I did. Whoops. Let's just take 1,000 out. How many zeros? 6 zeros. Confirm. That's all I really need is 1,000. You can find it here. Seems like we found a lot of things. Where's my wars? I swear I left it over here. Maybe I didn't leave it over here? Question mark. Am I in combat stance for some odd reason? I could just call my horse. Oh, horse. Really? I swear he was just like right here. He is right here. Man. Whew. I really need to invest in a horse sleep. TBH. Let's go to my inventory. See what we got. Zula Crimson Eye Ring. Site contains Zula Crimson Eye Ring. Well, set from Abandoned Iron Mine, Helm's Post, or Shrine. I actually should wear this CBH. It's better than what I have right now. What are you? Obtain health experience. Okay. I'm not sure if that did anything or not. If you want me to be completely honest with you. Get out. Put this ring real quick. Increase my DP and my AP. Wait, did that decrease my AP? No, I increased it. Okay, I was supposed to say, what? Trade managers, okay. Drew Bingham. Your son? Weird. Or son, a song? Oh yeah, that one. I don't know what the lyrics mean, but I overheard some barbarians singing it somewhere up over here. There. So the barbarians, the Black Capes. The song of the barbarians. Over there, listen. They're still singing. You should know that the barbarians hate being around others, so if you want to eavesdrop on her singing, you'll have to get up close and pretend to be doing something else. Not one of these. Yes, one of these. This should be found with the pet exchange system. This function will be disabled until further notice. You find a group of barbarians feasting and singing together. Whatever that says, I'm pretty sure the Black Spirit will be able to translate it. Listen long enough and the lyrics get stuck in your head. All of the children in the village have memorized lyrics by heart. What, you're asking me what it means? How should I know? All I know is that this is a song in the language of the world. I was reading so well earlier. All I know is that this is in the language of the barbarians. Let me slow down just a little bit. I heard that Abdul Jam understands the language of the barbarians. You're leaving already? If you find out what the lyrics mean, please you tell the next time we meet. Promise me you will. probably will never meet again, but sure, little kid, sure. This is probably gonna be a boring episode, especially because I'm talking over everything. Might as well talk to you too while I'm there.
Have to pray for all's grace before leaving on a long journey.
I kid you not, I spent at least, what, a good 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours talking while reading out the NPCs dialogue out loud. Reading the NPCs dialogue out loud, there you go. I actually spent the better part of this series talking. No, I wouldn't be reading the NPCs dialogue out loud. Would have stayed up at least 6 hours and I would have awoken by now, TBH. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to compare the times between my first playthrough and my second playthrough. Well, he looks like a barbarian skill instructor. I haven't been here in one. I haven't been to a skill instructor in a while. Why? I'm literally looking at the big guy. I gotta be right under them. Further sharpening your skills, you come to the right, huh? You want me to translate something written in the language of the barbarians? Pretty bold of you to ask for something like this, considering we just met.
I just do like
I would have sent you on your way if you were any other half-hour's adventurer asking a favor, but your name already traveled far. Heard about your heroics at the natural furnace. Right then, listen carefully. The goddess of darkness will return. The goddess of darkness will return. When the sun turns black, the subdued will rise. The master will become the slave. The slave will become the master. The old will die. Death will usher in the new. Your despair is hope for me, and my hope is your despair. Satisfied, I hadn't realized it at first, because I was busy interpreting. But after taking a second look, I can tell the lyrics were based on the prophecy from Sirere? You never heard of Sirere? She's held as a prophet of God amongst the barbarians. If you want to learn more about the meaning of the lyrics, to talk to Sirere. So,
the basics are crucial to skill. Need to practice basic attack around 5
Here we go again. In case you're not, this whole episode is gonna be me running around. But no, I'm determined to get at least 3 hours of this game. That's what I'm gonna do. That's gonna be my schedule from now on. One weekend, I focus mainly on one game, like put majority of my time in that one game, while playing a few other games on the side. I mean, I'm not going to post these games until I have at least half of the series done with. Seeing as I started to post gameplay daily, I started running the gameplays faster. But I'd rather have a consistent upload than it be all scattered around. Her? Who? Her? Who? No? How you? What are you? Usually they have something above their head. Not you. I'm completely lost. Sorry if you hear like some weird sounds. That's my microphone in the background. Whenever I move, it makes a noise. Oh. Well, makes sense. How do I even get up there, though? Pretty sure this isn't the intended way. But it has to work anyways. Sirir, the prophet of the barbarians. I was expecting you to come, O stranger from a distant land, destined to stand alone in the eye of darkness, the prophet of God. Ominous prophecy. What is yet to be will be, and what has passed was destined to have been, per the will of God. I sense that you seek answers from me. The dark shadow is returning with the witch of darkness. When the sun turns black, the ruled will reach out with their hands. If death befalls all like night, how do we know? Who is king? Question mark. Let me read this on my stream real quick. How do we know who is king? If day turns to night, adult from child will be unknown. Perhaps a time for hope, perhaps a time for despair. I am but an instrument. I cannot tell you any more than this. You will soon understand. You cannot speak.
The only bird that does not
Of course not.
from the living cage.
There's no need to be confused. Follow the light, no matter what. Do not give into the darkness that dwells inside of you.
Seeing things one does not wish to see is the destiny of the prophetic.
Rise of the barbarians. That child has no idea what she's saying. What about the barbarians? This is beyond ridiculous. This is beyond ridiculous. Ignore her. These prophets like to speak in riddles to cover the fact that they don't know anything. They actually don't know anything. I spend 2 more hours playing the game. It'll be 2 o'clock. And if I spend an hour and 30 minutes playing War Groove, it'll be 1 o'clock. It'll be 4 o'clock. Anyways, think about it. The true meaning of this, the barbarian. Okay, slow down. Think about it. The true meaning of the prophecies. Prophecy implies a rebellion. The barbarians must be planning to rebel, but I wonder who the leader of the group is. Maybe that Neruda Shen knows more than he is letting on. Or perhaps the song is referring to Elizrael. Or the song might even have been spread by Sirir herself. Nothing but questions without answers. At least it's something exciting that I get to be part of. Don't tell me we have to go all the way back to that guy. I don't like playing any games like this. Pain, so much pain, so painful. Anyways, let me actually read the description of these. No life skill gear. Okay. You can use Blackstone to perform guaranteed enchantments on green red gear. Enhanced to 13 to 15. Stones required for 13 gear 15. Stones required for 14 gear 8. Stones required for 15 gear 13. Able to enhance weapon, sub weapon, awaken weapon, helmet, armor, gloves, shoes, no light gear. Drop from world or field bosses. Durability will decrease by 30. Okay. What's the difference between these? Can these be used on anything? Question mark? Ah, okay. These can be only used on weapon and sub weapons, not awakening weapons. More than likely I'll have to go, but this is probably the last area that we have to go to. TBH.
I am Neruda
Where's
Shen,
prophecy? Ah, it's
leader
about
of the
those
Medea
barbarians
Merchants
again.
Guild. Key
What do you
clients
know
from
about the
Medea
Burieds royal family?
have
The
negotiations.
family has been ruling over the kingdom of Media for generations. Currently, Prince Buried, who will eventually succeed his throne as Reeds III, has yet to come of age. And because of this, I was entrusted to lead the kingdom in its stead. Zara's prophecy is thinly veiled protest against me. A simple steward of the kingdom who knows, dissatisfied with the way things have been going ever since the decline of the Reed's royal family. It seems clear this prophecy was created to incite a barbarian rebellion. Nowhere else is this clear to witness than at the abandoned iron mine, one of our most important sources of income. The barbarians used force to take over the mine and claim territory as their own? What was that? What is that? Oh, okay. That's weird that they can disappear anywhere. That's really weird. Anyways, let's talk back to him again.
Medea is strong. It could be said the same with Altinova.
Medea. This is actually helping me. Talking out loud like this has helped me learn how to speak a little bit better, TBH. And I kid you not, before I started streaming, I did not talk whatsoever. Maybe I'll say hey to somebody. Or talk for a few minutes, but I didn't really used to talk out loud anyways. Always thinking though. So it's kind of hard for me to convey my words into physical forms or something like that. Vocalize my inner thoughts, something like that. But I am learning and getting better. And I'm also gaining a little bit of confidence. Anyways, where was I? The barbarians used force to take over the mine and claim the territory as their own. Since then, many villagers in the surrounding area have been rounded up and forced to work there, against their will. I don't know for sure who the dark goddess in the song is referring to, but my instincts tell me it's Serera. Nope, it's the witch. You don't believe me? Why don't you pay a visit to Abu near the abandoned iron mine and see for yourself? Shen mentioned that the prophet Adam do that.
Foundation of Altinova is an achievement by the Madaya.
What is that? I've never seen that before. That's where are all these bugs coming from? Oh, I didn't want to talk to you like you want to talk to Ganin R.
I'm Ganon R.
Gaining
Great
R.
General of the Black Leopards.
Oops, I punched her in the mouth.